Hello everyone and welcome back to something I have not done in a very long time, possibly 2 to 3 years at this point, and that is Lettherebegamescraft, the worst name for a series ever conceived, but fuck it, I'm sticking with it. Today I am back on the world that was present within the last couple episodes of Lettherebegamescraft before it just kind of abruptly ended. Obviously the world that I had for many years prior to that. And today, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna build. I just want to build something I love. Recently, I've just fallen back in love with like coming on Minecraft in creative mode and just building shit for the sake of having fun. And as you can see, if you haven't seen this world before, it is filled to the brim with shit that I've built in the past. Obviously, this house. I don't even know if I finished this within the video that it was meant to be finished within, but it does exist here. And there's a lot of stuff that probably didn't exist on this world while I was still making the series that are now here. But it has been quite a while since I sort of last went on this world until recently when I started playing on it again. And you know, I've been planning to start up this video series again on this channel and just hadn't gotten around to it. But yeah, now it's back and now it's ready to exist again, I think. So I've just sort of got to decide on what I want to build in today's video. In fact, I'll show you actually quickly what I have been working on just in my own time and what I was working on sort of before I stopped playing on the world for a bit. And that's this house here that I was building. It's like a big mansion type of deal. And I've just been working on this more recently. I'm still not the greatest builder in the world, but I just like to experiment and have fun with what I'm doing, you know. So you can see sort of what's going on in this house here and sort of what I've got going on. Like there's pool here. And, like, I was just trying to like experiment with interior design, get better at it. Usually picking a big house to do interior design is not the best idea. So I actually think what I want to do in today's video is sort of build just like in fact, no, I have one thing I want to do. This is the first thing I want to do is I want to check out the train station that's over here in the X-Tech sort of complex, which still is not completed. This tower will probably never be furnished at this rate, and there's this whole area here that something has to be done with eventually. So, one thing that I haven't done, though, is over here, the train station that goes with this X-Tech building, I feel like could do with some work. There's all these tables here, but it kind of needs something that like gives a reason for the tables. I feel like we need like classic lighting trick I always used to do. Put like lights under chairs because it shines through them, or stairs rather. Not, they're not actually chairs. So we'll just smash these up. We'll place them down. Is there a hole here? Where's this? Oh, this makes sense. So I want to build just like a little coffee stool type thing. So it's probably quite random watching this video. I'm recording this video before recording anything else. This probably isn't going to be like the comeback video to this channel. There will probably have been some sort of music related video put up before this one. You know what? Let's do, since there's a wall here, let's do like a sort of L bracket shaped design. And then this will be like the little staff entrance around the side here. So yeah, I'm kind of back to this channel a bit now. We'll see how it goes. I'm always saying that, like at least once or twice a year. The truth is I'm terrible at being consistent with YouTube, and to be honest, now I'm kind of okay with that. You know, it's been ages since I uploaded to this channel or my main channel. And I mean, I've just been very focused on like personal stuff, schoolwork, and like my music as well. And now that those two things are, you know, it's coming towards the holidays, and also I'm coming towards finishing the project that I'm working on right now, I'm able to sort of get back into the YouTube space a little more. And you know, I always have to tell myself, focus on one thing at once. Don't try to be everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once. Great movie if you haven't seen it. Because that's just impossible, and no one can do that. Well, some people can, but I'm sure they're struggling deep down. But yeah, it's you know, so now that I'm sort of starting to finish up on other things, I'm like, finally, here I am. I'm back to doing what I love. Well, everything I do I love, but I especially love doing YouTube. And it's, you know, I've missed YouTube, and I've missed this channel, which is so like just fun and laid back to do. And I've missed the main channel because I really enjoy making videos for that channel, and there's a lot of work to be put into it. But I was sort of in just a slump in terms of like gaming in general. Like, I really hadn't been playing many games or anything. And so getting back into Minecraft more recently sort of helped me get out of that. And then, you know, now I feel ready to make some content for this channel and get back to working on the main channel video that I had started working on, I mean, months ago at this point. But it was like, you know, it just wasn't, it was slow progress, and I really wasn't able to put my sort of full time and effort into it. Okay, I usually like to, I mean, we get more space to play with here, so I kind of want to have like a countertop around here. And we need some sort of coffee machine, I guess. So I guess what I'm gonna do for that is take something, maybe a smoker would work. I've got such a full inventory right now. I wonder if I can put this backwards like that. Okay, well, it would have to be against this wall. Okay, I fuck with that. I fuck with that. We can make that work. And then I guess take something like this and this. That was, yeah, okay. And like sort of do a bit of a, yeah, I fuck with that hard actually. I like that. It's kind of a coffee machine vibe. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, right? Then I wonder if, here's the problem with Minecraft, can't place blocks within blocks. It's not gonna like me doing that. But we can have this, and I guess, where's like quartz blocks? Here we go. So I kind of fuck with the idea of, I don't know why I'm saying I fuck with everything. Yeah, and then do the same at this end. Kind of looks a bit dumb. No, it works, it works. Just have some coffee cups here, aka flower pots. You know what's really ticked me off recently is what they've done to cauldrons. Cauldrons used to be my go-to like sink, and look at this shit. It's fucking brown now. Like, who thought that was a good idea? And I think because they removed the old bedrock dye system, you can't even. Could you like dye it blue still? Oh, you can still do. Okay, we found a workaround. We fuck around. Whoa, I forgot the English language for a second there. We found a workaround, guys. It's all good. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make a tap work though. You know what? Doesn't need a tap. Leave it. It's fine. I guess we need some like baked goods, right? Like every coffee shop needs some baked goods. Not that Minecraft has a ton of baked goods, but there's a couple. Where is food? I never know where like the sorting is and shit in this fucking game because it's so sort of all over the place. Where is food? I just want like, you know what? Search. I'm not gonna waste my time. Cake. Let's just do these two. I think we're just gonna have some sort of products here. Food. bread, pumpkin pie. Those make sense. Yeah, there we go. Got our little layout. Okay, I like that we've got like varied wooden signs now. That's quite cool. Let's use a fucking mangrove sign. I mean, why the hell not? Let's have like collect here. I probably should have put this a line down. Can you? Oh, you can do that. Nice. And then we'll have a little coffee cup waiting to be collected. And I guess this would make sense. This would kind of look like it works next to the till here. And yeah, I fuck with that. Very little build, very simple little build to start off the video there. So let's work on a build now, like a from scratch build rather than something little like that. Let's move over to this area over here. I'm not sure if this part of the world was ever really discussed in videos, but this is sort of this little town area that's going on, and you can see there's a lot of builds here. I sort of established this as like a place for people to just sort of build little houses and stuff, and you can see a lot of houses going on here. It's mostly me and one other friend of mine, Tom, who was featured in a couple videos. So there's like these houses he did. We kind of built this one along here together. These two are very old that I did like ages ago. He did this one, I did this one. It's terrible. This is a nicer one I did. I'm not sure when this sort of dates from. It's like got some nice stuff going on. Like there's a kitchen. You know what, every time I see these sinks, I'm gonna just have some lapis ready so that we can fix them, because I still hate that they've done that with cauldrons. Some bullshit. Oh, this even has a pool. Hell yeah, look at this. Living the high life, these people. Yeah, this is a little house. This is quite nice. And I guess this has got like a... Oh. Okay, bedroom, computer, fuck with it. Bathroom, nice. Fix that. See, I think a bit of a stair situation going on here. And up here we got like a roof garden. Like, this place is nice. Okay, so there's a little slot here, and I'm never sure like how to do. You know what? This could be interesting. It's been a long time since I built something this small, so I think we're gonna use this little plot here actually. I'm such a spruce whore. I need to do something else, but I don't really like the look of the other woods so much. So maybe let's not do wood. Let's see what materials we can work with. You know what? I'm really enjoying the new nether related stuff, like the deep slate ones. I'm fucking with deep slate. I think deep slate is the way to go. Okay, so generally I like to do the paving around here as like big paths are 3 blocks, and then generally between houses you have like smaller paths. It kind of depends. Like this is a bigger one, but you can see a lot of these houses will just have little 1 block paths. So I think I'm going to keep that rule, but obviously I will include this fencing here. So we'll just go, and you can see how fake all of this is. It's all just built on this major platform that sort of was defined ages ago. I don't even know when at this point. And you can see I just sort of defined this area, and I was like, one day I'll fill this, and it's taken a long time and it's still not even close. It's starting to get there. I have wondered a couple times if it should just be expanded out to the same size, because that would make more sense, but we'll address that challenge when it comes. For now, I guess I've just got to mark out where the house is going to be. I guess glass. I guess regular glass would contrast well with the deep slate that we're using. Ooh, I fuck with this deep slate, you know. Maybe we can throw in some regular stone and some smooth stone to sort of contrast with it. So I want like a little entrance. And I'm wondering if this really pisses me off. I don't know who. Well, I know who built this, and I'm not sure why he decided to do this, but thanks. We'll figure that out later. I think I'm just gonna forcibly add a garden to this building, because that would make the most sense. I think this is meant to be apartments. Yeah, it looks like it. Right, like I said, address that challenge later. Not my focus right now. So I wonder if building something like this, where we have an entrance and then sort of a secondary area like this, is quite nice. And then we can have it come out to, I mean, I guess as small as that isn't going to be like too bad. I guess we'll give ourselves 3 blocks. But that's gonna be, that's gonna annoy me. I mean, realistically, it should end here, but that's like no space to work with, and we've already got a house that comes out to here. So let's call this our limit. You know what? I think I'm happy with that. And you know what? Okay, since the path ends there, we'll give it till there. We'll give it to there. And then, yeah, that works. That works. We can make it work for sure. In fact, very simple fix to this that my little pea brain didn't even think of, and that is to do this. I actually think this is technically breaking the rules, because there should really be a path down there. And then doing that. And then you can see there's our new path. Okay, so this house. I guess my idea here is to sort of, you know what? This would make more sense to just put the entrance right at the front. We don't really need it offset like that. And then some sort of front garden going on here. Simple. And then we'll just like probably have, oh, it'd be quite nice to raise this like off the ground. I kind of just like that idea. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Sometimes you just gotta say something and commit to it. Okay, would this work as the flooring? Yeah, I kind of like that. You know what, we can do different flooring. So, you know what I usually do is I usually grab like, I don't know, something like red concrete that stands out, and I mark out the floor plan. So here's our entrance. Here is kitchen, lounge. You know what? No. Kitchen space here. Well, no, okay. So this won't be like, I want this kind of open plan because it's going to be like sort of a modernish home. So I think what we're going to end up doing is having like a kitchen space here, a dining space here, and yeah. So I will stick to the bricks in this area, but I think the kitchen should have slightly different flooring, something that feels more kitcheny, maybe polished black stone, or maybe deep slate. the stone bricks works. Nah, I quite like the idea of going with the deep slate bricks for the kitchen floor. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so if we make, I hate those fucking little ominous sounds they have, man. Let's see. So I guess we want about a 4 height and then a double ceiling on each. That's gonna be a lot. Mind you, there's taller buildings around here. Maybe we make the top floor just 3 height and then double. So how am I gonna incorporate the stone elements? That's the real question. Because my envisionment for this was to sort of switch it into something like this. So I wonder if going up here and doing something like having the second floor be this stone, maybe that's a terrible idea, I don't know. Nah, that's not terrible. And then a window here that looks out to the garden. What we'll do is there's where the door is. This here is just a wall. We'll have a little window here going up to the door. We'll have what the door will be like inset by 1. And what door works with this? It's certainly not bamboo. Iron's kind of modern. Acacia's sort of the go-to modernish door. I don't hate the mangrove door. Nah, that looks too gothic. Maybe spruce is just gonna be the one for this. But that's too like castle-ish. Okay. I think just a good old oak door is gonna be the one. That breaks it up more. And then I guess what you could do is like add some sort of quirk. Okay, what if I... Yeah, works better. Oh, and we could do like a bit of a... Okay, so we've got this little like flower box. I think that's the idea I'm going with. I don't think it... Yeah, no, that actually works. Okay, nice. I found something that's cool. Can you do these under here? Oh, you can. That's dope. Okay, finally. I don't hate that. And you know what we'll do? You know what I've figured with houses like these? You just don't include this front part, this front little extension in the main house. And that actually means, well no, because we want the ceiling to be different, I suppose. So we'll just go with the classic white concrete as the ceiling. If you can hear any noise, I've got my window open because it's hot as fuck, so I'm sorry about that. There will be like planes and shit. I don't love how that window looks from the outside, from the inside. Okay, wait, we can change up something about this for sure. Pretty easy. Okay, let's do like a feature wall type thing and make this stone. And this is where you proceed into the kitchen area. This is a nice little entranceway we've got. This will be the next room. And then for the ceiling, I'm gonna do a very simple thing of just, oh sorry, not even the ceiling, I'm a dumbass, the roof. I'm gonna use the polished ones so that they sort of stand out. And we're just going to do a half slab height difference thing so that it's sort of, it just adds a little more like, I don't even know what the word is. It adds something. Okay, well we want this to be the garden area type thing. So we're gonna have some steps down here. I would like for these to follow the similar pattern that we've got going on. What if we just did an underground? Yeah, I mean, I kind of fuck with that idea. If like this had an underground bedroom, that'd be super dope. One thing I always say is don't get too hung up on real doors. Like, if there's a gap, just use the gap. Although, do get hung up on how your glass looks, because sometimes it looks fucking stupid. Ooh, if this works, I'm a genius. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, I'm so sick. I actually like that look so much. I don't think it'll work along here. Oh wait, no, they changed up walls now. Oh my god, I'm a beautiful... oh my god, look at that. Look at that. If that isn't sick, I don't know what's sick. Because that's sick. Then look at this. Oh my god. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm the goat. I've actually just decided I'm the goat right now. And then same thing along here. And with how walls look now, it's like, oh, it's so much better than they used to be. And I really like how that ends up looking there. I'm thinking I should maybe do something like this though. Give me this. Then what we can do is sort of just make this match up a little more. Yeah, nice, nice. This is coming along well. Okay, so I guess if we're gonna have an underground area, we'll have to decide on where that's gonna be, because this will be like kitchen, living area, and then downstairs will be bedroom. That's the idea I'm going for. There's a nice space here to have a window, so I think we'll do this will just be wall, and then window, 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 and perfect. I love corner windows. I'm a bit of a corner window obsessive, if you will. I did just realize that I placed these ones, and I'm actually going to be doing my little wall thing. I've never done this with the walls before, but it's really nice. And yeah, that's like super cool because it just lets you do these like sort of more inset windows. It lets the house sort of have a little more style going on. Guys, my #1 Minecraft garden hack. By the way, don't question that over there. That's, you know, I didn't build it. My friend did. We don't need to talk about that. You know, filling with slabs is really strange. It's way better to just fill it in yourself, and then it looks way better. Not looks way better. I'm waffling, you know. I actually have realized sometimes that I'm like an A-tier waffler. And it can be pretty bad how much I waffle sometimes. Okay, let's get to furnishing. So, step 1. Coat hangers. We need like coat hangers. That's what you need in a little entrance room like this one. So there's your coat hangers. And I suppose one thing I sometimes do is like just put in like a little table situation, if that's what you call it. Where the fuck is anything in this game? There we go. These are my favorite design. I have like one table design and I recycle it constantly. But fuck it, that's what I do. There you go. Table. Not much else in here that needs doing. I guess just some lighting of some description. The lanterns feel overdone. I think end rods are gonna work really well in this build. Like, because I feel like it just kind of fits in with the vibe we've got going on here. So I think what I'm gonna do is like something like this. Like that. That's cool. I fuck with that. I can guess we can get something going with end rods along here. Wow. Yeah, I kind of like this end rod feel in here. Okay, so we want a couple things in here. This will be a more relaxed area because it kind of has to be. There's nothing you can much do with that. And I guess I'm going to grab some concrete here and build a little kitchenette sort of thing. So we'll have ovens here. We'll have, how I usually do ovens is I will take stairs. We need wall of the same type. And then you can do like a little oven hood. Like so. And it looks quite convincing. I'm gonna need to grab the concrete back, and then Basically just extend the kitchen surfaces, not services. Whoa. You'd think I had a fucking speech impediment with how I speak half the time, but as far as I'm aware, I don't. Every kitchen needs some cabinets. Oh, do sea lanterns, do they light through furnaces, or are furnaces considered like solid blocks? Well, there was a quick answer for you. I don't think... Oh, bring back the end rod, because this is a good position for one. But also I think maybe having some sea lanterns isn't gonna hurt for this one. Don't know how I got so off on that the first try. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's our kitchen lit up. Okay, so there's a sink. Fill up that with water. Dye it, which you have to do now, apparently. Levers as taps. Always my go-to. And then generally what I'll do, like, okay, here's another thing. Just adds a little je ne sais quoi. And then we'll have like this here. God, why is this sound effect so long? It's freaking me out. Chopping board. This is a knife. It's not a sword. I think that's good. I think that's all done. Okay, that was simple. Okay. Not everything in Minecraft has to be realistic, and one thing I do sometimes for TVs is like I'll just do a little sort of this vibe where it's like a futuristic TV in front of a window. That doesn't make sense, so we're gonna have to put it against that other wall over there. So we'll do like, here's the TV. And then we'll need some couches. So we'll just take this, do a sort of little L-shaped vibe. Maybe get a little chair over here. Maybe something like that. I never know how to do these. Maybe just have like something like this. Yeah, actually, that's quite like abstract. I kind of fuck with that. And then here's the secret to longevity, whatever that means. Get a rug in there. Just do it, man. Just get a rug. It just makes more sense. And the best thing about rugs is that I fucked it up. Okay, that's okay. I was gonna say you can put lights under them, but you kind of got to do that before you put it down. But you can put it under the sofa. So we'll just do a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's completely wrong. I'm an idiot. Done. And then you kind of just have to put in some decoy lights. It's like, yeah, this is what's lighting it up. Definitely, I'm not lying to you. So I guess, you know what? We'll use our end rod vibe again, because that's been working with this house. And there you go. That's all good. Okay, let's get to our basement. So, now that this area is done, we're gonna build the little stairs to the basement, and I think it should be. I kind of want a spiral staircase. I think that would be cool. So I guess we'll just need like a 3x3 area probably. Maybe like 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well that's 4. You idiot. 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3. It should be the same glasses throughout the house because consistency is key, ladies and gents. Speaking of consistency, should probably do that. I hate all these fucking creepy noises it does now, man. Come on, leave me alone. I think the basement should have like a different vibe. Like maybe we can switch to spruce for the basement. And when I say basement, like this will be where the living area, well, the bedroom is. So I guess we'll just stick to the wall here. And we'll stick to the wall over here as well. I'm just gonna give myself a reminder of where it is. So it's right here. Right, let's start marking something now. Let's decide on size here. Don't know what that is, but I don't want to ruin it, so we'll I think this is a good size, what we've got. And so this will be our bedroom, and I guess we'll need a little bathroom, but we can kind of add that on as a second extension to the basement area. Okay, I did some of this off camera because I thought it would be pretty boring, but I essentially just mined out the whole area for the room and added a ceiling. So now I just need to decide on what the floor is going to be for this area. I don't want to be boring and do white concrete. I always do white concrete. So I think the stone bricks are gonna be the floor down here. I think that makes the most sense. So I'm just gonna, I guess once again, do this off camera real quick. Okay, so that's all done now, and we got the basic layout done. So the only thing, well, not the only thing, but the thing I want to do next is just build these stairs down. So I think I'm gonna use the deep slate stairs this time because it just makes sense. Now I always wonder if using slabs is a good idea in spiral style staircases. Let's give it a try. Conclusion is it kind of works. I guess it makes it less spirally, but you know what works works. I also think I'm going to transition to this black glass down here so that it has like this sort of surrounding cover. Fuck, that's actually quite nice. Okay, we're making progress here. Okay, we're gonna put the bathroom off in that direction, and we'll worry about that later. I guess we just gotta furnish this like bedroom area now. So let's start with like some bookshelves. You know, this person's a reader. One thing I think is quite nice is like a subtle touch to do in bookshelves is grab lanterns and sort of do something like this kind of vibe. Maybe have them slightly more random in terms of their placement. Like down here. And that makes sense. It's kind of a stack system going on. The bed, they have an orange theme going on upstairs with the carpets, so we'll give them an orange bed. I guess the bed will be here. Give them a little table, a little bedside table. Jukebox over in the corner here, and maybe they have like some framed records like this. Just grab some some records here. Just take them at random, I guess. The green ones are too similar, so let's grab the gold one. Nice. Armor stand. 2 of them. And let's add some armor to these. I'm actually just going to grab random bits. It's going to look super goofy, but that's the fun. And then we just need boots. So here's outfit number 1. Okay, and then now we just got to do a little bathroom. And that will be fairly simple. We just got to sort of take this, extend out to say 1, 2, 3, 4. One's got to be the wall, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6. Make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm back and I've done it. And yeah, now we can just get to work on a little bathroom here. So let's start with the shower. Shower doesn't need to be that big realistically. Actually though, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just an idiot sometimes. And what's a shower without a light? So let's get that in there. And what's a shower without a drain? So let's get that in there. I always use iron trapdoor makes the best drain. And everybody knows it. You know what I'm going to do that'll be funny? Is I'm going to take some water and I'm going to make it flow from this bit right here. And how perfect is that? Now we just need the shower. I'm going to do like a stand-in shower. I've never done one of these before. And I guess we'll just have like some buttons for the shower here. And yeah, I really fuck with that actually. We can't forget a toilet, of course. And then I guess a little sink in the corner is all that is missing from this bathroom. So we'll place that down, we'll do that, and then we get some lapis because we have to do that now, which is still annoying me. I'm not sure why they made this change for cauldrons, but hey ho. There we go, nice. Done. Head upstairs. Done, and done. Yeah, we built a house today, ladies and gents. And if you enjoyed the return of this series and in this format, then let me know. And if you don't, I don't really care. I'm probably gonna still do it. And yeah, I will be back on the main channel. Who knows when? Who knows if I'm even gonna upload on this channel? I'll try my best. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, try and do that. Like the video if you enjoyed. And other than that, goodbye, and I'll see you soon.